If you did not get rich over the last 2 years, you fucked up. A lot of you guys stayed poor because you didn't have access to the right network, because you didn't have access to the right information. And that's what I learned about life. It's all about choices. And Newton's third law teaches this. And it's the law that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, that for every input, there's an output in equal proportion. And when you understand this, you understand that the elites of the world do not want you to know that you are in control. You're in control of your life. You're in control of your decisions. You're in control of your actions. And when you truly understand this, it's empowering. If not, you're going to cower up in a corner like a bitch because you feel powerless because, oh, the news tells you something, or, oh, there's a war halfway across the world. And how do you know it's real? Newton's third law explains to us a very simple principle that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. What does that mean? That for everything you sow, you will reap in equal proportion. Now, what is it that we're supposed to be sowing? A lot of people don't understand that the battle that we're fighting here is not a battle of a physical battle. It's not a battle between men. It's a battle of the mind. They are after your mind. If they can control your mind, they can control you. Descartes, the famous philosopher, once said, "I think, therefore I am," which tells us that we need to rewire our operating system if we want to become something else. A lot of people want to win in life, but they're using the same information that put them in the shithole in the first place. So the same mindset that you had that put you in the problems in the first place, you're trying to solve those problems with the same mindset that gave you the problems in the first place. Do you see the paradox? So today I'm going to talk to you about the mind. Today I'm going to talk to you about how I became rich and how you can do the same. Now, I want to make something extremely clear, and hear me out. You have the life that you have because that's the life that you chose. You can, and I'll tell you this, it's easy to blame other people. It's easy to blame the president. It's easy to blame your parents. It's easy to blame the system. But guess what, bitch? I made it out. And so can you. Why? Because I not only took action, but I assumed responsibility. And when you understand that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, you get to understand, and you have the privilege to understand, which most people will never have this conversation. Most people will never look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? I chose this life, whether I believe it or not. Look at yourself in the mirror. The way that you look, do you look like a fat slob? The relationships that you have, are you proud of them? The friends that you hang out with, are you proud of them? When you open up your checking account, are you proud of it? When you look at your portfolio in crypto, are you happy with it? Well, guess what? That's what you chose. Well, I come from a third world country and I didn't have the research. Fuck that shit, bro. We live in the internet era. There's no such thing as borders. I know motherfuckers in Nigeria, not the scammers. I know motherfuckers in Nigeria making 30, 40 grand a month. Oh yeah, but they got lucky. They know something that I don't. No kidding, bitch. Of course they know something that you don't know. The question is, what do they know that you don't know, and how do you get access to that information? Capital Club will give you access to that information.
Luke Belmar has honestly changed my life. He changed my life more than Tate.
The way I would define Capital Club is an organization that is full of some of the greatest men and women on the planet.
The amount of information that you get here, if it's utilized correctly, could be extracted to endless amounts of return for yourself.
If you're watching this and you're having second thoughts about coming to one of the future events or being a part of the digital product, don't even think twice. Get involved.
You can't look at the past, you can only look at the future. And what does the future look like? It looks either bright or very grim. The choice is yours.